Hi everyone! Today is part 4 of introducing ourselves in Bisaya. So for today's lesson, we are going to talk about our family. So sometimes when we meet people, they can get curious about our family. And sometimes they will ask you how many are you in your family. So in Bisaya, they might ask you, pila mo mag-igsuon. Pila mo mag-igsuon is saying, how many offsprings do your parents have. So, for example, if you are an only child, you can only say, ako lang usa. Ako lang usa. Means, I'm the only child in the family. Now, if you have a sibling, you can say, duha. Duha means you have a sibling. So, there are two offsprings, you and your sibling. If you have two more siblings, you can say, tulo. Tulo. If you have three more siblings, you can say upat. Upat ni mag-igsuon. Means there are four offsprings in your family. Now you have four more, you say lima. Lima mi mag-igsuon. Then six is unom. Seven is pito. Eight is walo. Nine is siyam. 10 is napulo. So now you may get confused when it comes to saying numbers in Bisaya because before I have a video which explains about one being said as uno, two is dos, three is tres, and so on. So in Bisaya, we actually use a Spanish version and also the other version. So that Spanish version I'm talking about is like the uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, and so on. So we usually use that Spanish version when we talk about time and also when it comes to money. So for example, someone asks, tagpila ni? And it's the price for that is 2 pesos. So we say tagdos, which means it's worth 2 pesos. However, when we talk about quantities, so the number, we use the other version, which is usa, duha, tulo, upat, lima, unom, pito, walo, siyam, and napulo. So I hope that makes sense. And that's it. If you have more questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Hangtod sa sunod, salamat!